Hey guys, Eileen here. I just wanted to make a quick video today, and I'm gonna do a Hobonichi 1-month flip through for the month of October, but first I'm gonna show some paintings. So these are paintings I've made for a show that's coming up at PopZilla Gallery in California, and they're all going to be framed, and I'm shipping them all over there tomorrow, so I wanted to share them now, otherwise they'll be gone soon. So these are all based on the Haunted Mansion Disney attraction, and I chose paintings based on the Sinister 11. So if you Google the Sinister 11 Haunted Mansion, you will see where my inspiration comes from. So this is super tiny, so it made it a little bit hard to work with. This is only 4x6. This is a 4x6 canvas panel. And I showed in my hauls all the times I bought them. This one is from Blick Art. So I had ordered it from Blick. So that's that one. Plus it turned out that the rough surface and texture was a little bit hard to work with. So I actually had to sand it down. So that's that one. This one's slightly bigger. This is 5x7. Also based on, you know, a painting from the Sinister 11 from the Haunted Mansion. And this is a 5x7 canvas panel. This will also be framed. And they're all getting sort of Haunted Mansion looking, Baroque, kind of creepy, vintage looking frames. So I had several frames to choose from for each one, and I kind of tried to pick the best ones. So this one is Artist's Loft. So I got this canvas panel from Michael's. This was actually pretty nice to work on. It was smooth, but it took the acrylic paint pretty well. And I did these all in acrylics because obviously they need to be dried, completely dry to be shipped, and acrylic is the way to go. And then this is 8x10. This is somewhat bigger. So here it is. It's 8x10, also based on a painting in the Sinister 11. And like I said, if you guys are interested, you can like kind of Google it. Sorry about the lighting. It's kind of dreary outside today. It was raining earlier. But like I said, this is like my last chance to videotape these before I package them up and ship them out. And this is an 8x10 canvas panel, and this one is Frederick's. So this one I believe I got as a huge pack at Jerry's Artorama, also online. So I hope you guys like these. Just wanted to share them very quickly, and they look really nice in the frames. You can always check out my Instagram. It's at Ella_tell. I'll put the link down below. I have more pictures of them up on my Instagram, including pictures of them framed. And also I'll put up a link to my website because I have pictures on there as well. The camera's not very steady on the tripod. So as I shared in one of my earlier videos, I did go ahead and get a cover for my Hobonichi. I got the polar bear cover on eBay. So, as some of you guys might know, this is, because I did an earlier flip through a long time ago, maybe a year ago. This is a Hobonichi from 2016, which I kind of abandoned, and now I decided to make good use of it and go back. So, we will do a flip through just for the month of October. Oh my God. This is the most unsteady sort of setup ever. So, hold on a second. Okay. All right, that's gonna have to do. So let me find October, and so like I said, this is from 2016, but I'm doing it for the month of October, so. All right. So hopefully, let me see if that all fits. I think that all fits in frame actually. So what I did was, because the stuff is in Japanese anyways, all you get is the date and the month. So I just added 2017, and then I added the day of the week when I felt like it. So like this was a Saturday from September. And then later on, I'll do a flip through of all the times that I had caught up on not specific days. So this is just going to do a quick flip through. I'm not going to go into too much detail. This is from a Hobonichi cover I'm considering for next year if I decide to go with Hobonichi. And this was a Stiff Teddy Bear. And then I've also been writing for a lot of them which watercolors I'm using. So these are Prima watercolors and these are Winsor Newton watercolors, for example. This is, I had bought a full-size Cancan backpack, Fjallraven Cancan. I only have 2 mini ones right now, and then I bought this one, and it's in the frost green color, which is so beautiful. And I mixed that color myself, which I was pretty proud of because I got it pretty close to the actual thing. This is a school bus. Then I decided I didn't really have too much to paint some of the days, so what I would do is draw my work outfits. So, because that would be helpful too, to kind of like keep track of what I'm wearing to work and make sure I'm not like, you know, repeating things or whatever. Because some people at work I see only like once a week or only every other week. So if I like wear the same, you know, I might forget. And then for me, it's been 2 weeks, but for them, you know, I don't know if I'm making sense. Anyway, so I drew myself and then I was like, oh, okay, well, I like the idea of it. I like the idea of keeping track and it's useful. But I don't really, like, that wasn't like a fun drawing. So I was like, well, let me look up some fashion models online and I'll draw them and then dress them up in the clothes I wore because that would be a lot more fun and look cuter. So I decided to go with that. So that I just practiced drawing a rose because I'd never drawn one. And then I drew the dinner I was making. So then I started using like models from the internet with my clothes, so that made it a lot more fun. These were the covers I was considering for next year, and then I picked that one, and then I included that because that was a painting that I had. It was called Forbidden Sweets, and I sold it, so I was excited about that. We went to a park for an event, and then the following day we went to a different park for a different event, and then it was rainy, so I drew some raindrops. And then we also saw Blade Runner that day, which was pretty cool. That was a leaf that my son caught, and then that was another rainy day. And then this is the like paper towels with a clip that I use to hold my paper towels when I paint. So I drew that. And then I'm still drawing the models, and then this is the bus stop in the morning. So I took a picture of it and then I just drew it. This, I bought new washi tape, so I added some in. And that's just from one of my paintings, and that's from my website. That's how the title of my website looks, so I thought I'd put that in. Then I had gotten some stickers that came in from Russia, so I, of course, added the stamps from the envelope. And then this is from the stickers themselves, and that was from the lady I got them from. So I thought the stamps were so awesome, I had to, of course, include them. That's how they look. And then over here, that's when my cover came in. So that was 10/14. And then I drew like a pancake on a plate. I didn't even have it in front of me because I'd already finished it, and then I decided I should have drawn it. So I kind of drew a fake looking pancake with the plate and the knife and the fork I had, just the pancake I was like kind of making up as I went along. And that's actually gold paint because I have some gold paint in my Prima set. That's a painting that I was working on that I just showed you guys. And then here I didn't have much going on. My son started Lego League, so I drew a couple Legos. And then I had this washi tape, and it was a hedgehog and a rabbit. So I looked a couple up online and just drew them and painted them in, just for the heck of it. Another work outfit, and then this is another one. And then some stickers came in that day, so I added one from one set, and this is from another set. It's a Hida sticker, and the little girls are so cute from that sticker set. So I added them in for that day. And then my son did a project on Charlotte's Web, so I drew that in, and then another work outfit. Or, you know what, maybe that's the day no, I think I just added that. That's from the planner. That came with the planner. It's like, and then I added some washi that had also brown bears. This is kind of like an advertisement tag from the planner from the artist that did the cover of the polar bear. So I added that in and also wrote about the day. And then my daughter and I went to the mall that day to get her a dress for a bat mitzvah she was going to for one of her friends. And we got some Auntie Anne's pretzels and some a couple smoothies that were pretty good. Then the next day, there was like a camping thing, and we went to that, but my daughter and I did not sleep in the tent, just my husband and my son did. We just kind of went there for a few hours, and then we left. And on the way home, as we were driving, we passed a Marshall's Megastore, so we're like, oh, well, of course we have to step in there, and then we ended up stuck there for like an hour and a half. So I got these Converse, and I decided to draw them for fun. And the following day, our local Y was having a free fall festival, and they had a bunch of blow-up things. So I took a picture and drew one, and then they had these like cars that were kind of like bikes that the kids could ride around, and that's my son on one. So I went ahead and drew that too. I didn't have much going on that day, so I just used one of the stickers from the Hita set and put a bunch of quotes in here that I liked, and just kind of put in some things I did that day. This is actually fabric tape, so it's pretty cool. And then from that day, I did my outfit, and then I did a tarot card because I'm working on learning tarot cards, and that was one of the cards I drew. So so what I'm doing is I'm drawing maybe 1 to several cards a day, and like looking at them and trying to see what they say to me, because I don't know what they mean right now. So I kind of like make my own hypothesis, and then I look it up online, and I'm writing this all down. I'm keeping a notebook so that I can like memorize what they mean and try to like associate meanings with them. So that day I got some stickers, another sticker set. And these are all like, you get like 5 sheets, and they're less than $1 on eBay. So it's this set with like cats and girls with cats. And that was the packaging. So, I mean, you know, if you want some cute sticker sets from Japan or Korea or wherever, just go online and get them. I swear they were like 88 cents or something. That's including shipping. They have free shipping. So, I mean, you know, it's kind of cool. Work outfit from that day, more fabric tape, and a little tiny mini picture of my daughter because they got their school pictures, and we didn't order them, but you get these like tiny proofs with backgrounds. So I added that in. And this was my husband's birthday, so that's a clock I cut out from his wrapping paper for the gifts we gave him. And then my daughter made brownies, so I drew that. They were really good and gooey, super gooey brownies. That was awesome. And that's a painting I was working on that I just showed you. The acrylic painting I showed you, I mean. And then for that day, this is from the milk that we drank. And I had gotten a free one that day, so that was nice. So I added a sticker from it. And then I also drew this, what are they called? Little moomin. It's a moomin apparently. But when I was little, like when I was in Russia, and they also had this, just like their version of it. So, and I love those books. They were so cool. So I decided to look it up online and draw a picture of it. Then that's the other painting I was working on, which I also showed you guys. And this was Halloween. So I wore some purple to work, purple and black, and then my son dressed up as Ash from Pokemon. And then I added a sticker for I voted from November 2016, even though I'm working on 2017 right now, but I had a sticker, so I added it. And that's from the Lego movie. I had some stickers as well. So, yeah. And I'm already working on the next month. So I'm still debating if I want to do this next year because it's a huge commitment to do something like this every single day. But it does kind of look cool when you're done, and to have like a record of stuff that went on every single day for a whole year when you're done with it would be kind of neat. So let me see if you guys can see. This is how it's looking so far. So I guess it doesn't want to focus on that, but anyways, and I'm keeping it closed with this Sharpie pen that I have in blue because it matches really well. And Sharpie pens are my absolute favorite out of all the pens. They just write so well, they don't bleed through, and I love everything about Sharpie pens. So, thank you for watching. Any questions, let me know, and I will be back. Thanks, bye.